There was a time when the phrase, "you throw just like a girl," was meant as an insult. While today, most people are more politically correct in their statements, it still begs the question, what does it mean to throw like a girl? Even though the idea comes from the act of throwing a ball, the body mechanics involved can apply to a wide range of physical activities, including karate. In this video, I'm going to break down what it means to throw like a girl and show you how to make sure this tendency doesn't creep into your technique. Stay tuned. I'm Scott Bullard, your neighborhood sensei, and I'm going to help make sure that you don't throw like a girl. Whether you're throwing a ball, swinging a tennis racket, or slapping a hockey puck, you are attempting to transfer momentum from your body into an object. The greater the momentum generated by your body mechanics, the greater the energy transfer into the object. This also applies to any karate technique, although in this case, the object that is receiving your momentum is another person. When people attempt to throw a ball without using efficient body mechanics, it tends to look awkward with less than optimal results. This has nothing to do with being a girl and more to do with familiarity with inaction. In fact, the TV show Mythbusters proved this by testing how people threw a ball using their non-dominant arm. In most cases, it was their left side, which removed any technique they had developed over time. So what is going on when someone, quote-unquote, throws like a girl? It can be characterized by lack of a stable base, little to no whole body motion, and an awkward positioning of the feet in relation to the throwing arm. Now, karate is an art, but it is also based on scientific principles. So let's study the body mechanics of a reverse punch, as it is the most similar to a wide variety of sport movements. The start of any physical action begins with a stable base. To begin with, I have spread my feet a bit to increase my stability, but not to the point of limiting my ability to move in any direction. One of the best lessons of karate is use of hip dynamics to generate great amounts of power. As you can see here, I am initiating my punch by quickly rotating my hips. My shoulders follow as I flow into the extension of my fist towards my target. You can see these same movements present when I throw the ball. What's really great about understanding this is that I can change the type of strike I use, perhaps to hit a different part of the attacker's anatomy or to strike from a different angle, without having to change my basic body dynamics. Now, let's increase our momentum even further. By driving off the rear leg, I add some forward movement to the angular rotation to generate even more energy. So there you have it. Follow these tips to avoid any embarrassing lack of power or coordination, and pretty soon, people will say that you throw like a black belt.